begin the second half. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. Breaks free. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the RPO, caught to the right. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't a score.
First and 10 now for the offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
The Rebels look to keep this drive moving. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Bringing pressure. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
2nd and 10 here. They'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. The pocket breaking down. The pass rush gets home.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
And the Rebels will have to kick it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchdown. The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. The pass is intercepted. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping him out of the end zone.
The offense now has great field position to start the drive. There's the handoff. And tackled after a small pickup there.
He's brought down at the 18-yard line. Brings up second down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Takes off in a bootleg. The tight end has got it. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Can he make it to the marker? We're able to convert. It'll be first and goal at the 7.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
And the Rebels trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. First and goal, handoff. And now the defense able to bring him down. Second and goal for the offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this third down.
Here we go. Back in the red zone. 0 for 2 scoring touchdowns here so far. And it's third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. That puts them back on top.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. First down, looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Hayes. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
The completion makes it second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. With the catch, it's Hayes. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
Gain of 6. And that's a first down for the offense.
A new set of downs after that completion. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Caught by the receiver. Pickup of 10. And a first down for the offense.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
at how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They're going to run it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
And this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Third down play for this offense. Trying to find room. It's Turner. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And here comes the punter onto the field. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Short connection to the tight end here. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and you don't play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice game.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quick pass, the catch is made. Defense surrounds it, just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Here's the second down play. Back to throw again. A screen to the wide receiver. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Breaks free. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
The Rebels keep the football on the move. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Yeah, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Chewing clock with the running game. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
That's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
And the Rebels lining up here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Lee. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. You think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest.
New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. quarterback keeps the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Great move there. And he muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And the Rebels line up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. And the quarterback keeps it here. They stop him again at the 1. 3rd and goal coming up. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So no gain on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 2. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I'll tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive, they sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with a big stop. And now it's 4th and goal. And as an offensive coordinator and head coach, with this kind of drive, it just seems like you'd be missing something by not coming away with a touchdown.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. They'll keep the kicking team on the sideline, try to extend the lead here with a touchdown on 4th and goal. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores! Touchdown, Rebels!
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
Makes it 2nd and short. And the quarterback dropping back. Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down, 2nd and 1.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Makes it 2nd and short. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pressure is coming. Oh, the pass rush gets home. A sack to end it as the defense punctuates this victory. That's the kind of matchup you hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.